Countdown, countdown, countdown. Hey guys, hello. Doing the whole countdown. We're going to let everybody hop in. My lighting is crud today. It's rainy outside. So I'm coming to you with cruddy lighting. I apologize ahead of time, and I'm trying not to blind myself just to give you some decent lighting while we're here. Y'all give me a hi when you hop in. Hey Jennifer, y'all say hello. You know how I like that, like conversation, combo. I say hi, you say hi. I say hey, you say ho. No, but for real, say hi when you hop in. And I want to talk about this, and here's the deal. This topic I made zero notes on. Zero notes, because this topic is all about heart. This topic is all about heart. I'm talking to my network marketers or my entrepreneurs, those people who are building teams or hope to build teams one day. What's the magic sauce? Why do some teams just explode and just like take off and they're shouting people out left and right and all of this, and then some teams just take a little longer to get started or maybe feel like they never get started at all? If you're a leader struggling to motivate your team, this is for you. Hey everybody, hey Valerie, hi Jody, hi Kathy, hey you guys. Drop those highs down, and remember, sorry live watchers, I'm going to talk to my replays for a second. Replay watchers, I really do want you dropping those ones because I like to connect with you after the fact. I get to hang out with my livers and know that they're here, but I want to appreciate and love on you when you come on replay, so drop that one for me. Alright, let's just get started because this one's going to be super quick. I'm super passionate about it, and it's something that so many people forget about. So many people don't spend the time. So many people maybe don't even realize, and I know it took me failing forward into this. It took me, a while into my career before the light bulb moment went off, and this is something that you constantly have to be working on. Hello, Clarissa. Hey, guys. So let's go. Excuse me. I'm going to grab... No, I'm not. I was going to grab my water, but no, I'm not because I left it. Let's hope I don't just completely blow this. All right. Community. A sense of community. Guys, if you want your teams moving, if you want your teams excited, if you want your teams plugged in, if you want your teams participating in maybe promotions that you run, if you want your teams participating in your team chats and your team groups, if you want your teams fired up, and you know what I mean, that electric charge, that thing where everybody just knows that they can just take on the moon, that thing where everyone is vibing together and cheering each other on, and we're all so excited for each other's success. That thing that sets so many, or actually it sets so few teams apart, because not every team in the world has this. And it's crucial. This will throw your team into massive momentum, or it will put it at a standstill. Absolutely will. Not only that, this will draw amazing rock stars to your team, or it will repel the very people that you're trying to work with, right? What does community mean? What does community even mean? Hi, Jessica. Hey, guys. Hello. Hi, Rhonda. Really, community means exactly that. Community is just your sense of community. Think of your neighborhood. Think of your family. So maybe if you haven't run a team before, or you're, whatever that is, think of that sense of community. What groups are you a part of where you all share, a same goal, a same love, a same a same hobby, where you plug into each other, where you know about each other's lives, you're happy to see each other, you know what I mean? You would absolutely be ecstatic for someone to, success or whatever. That really does boil down, even in this business, to community. And I'm hoping y'all give me a like. If your team has amazing community, or if you've been on a team that has amazing community, I want to see some likes and some hearts go across the screen, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to see as many as I want, because I would love to see a bazillion. And I don't think we can hit a bazillion on this live. I don't think we can hit a bazillion hearts or likes, but that's what I want, because I want this for all of you. Here is what I want for you in your teams. Here is what, as leaders, you need to be thinking about. And here is what, as professionals in this industry, you should be looking to plug into. You'll hear the misconception sometimes that your leaders don't matter, your team doesn't matter, find a product that you love and go rock it. To an extent, I agree with that, because you all know that I'm huge on your success or your failure is your own, right? You're an entrepreneur. You open the doors to a business. I agree with that. However, I really think, excuse me, to do this long term, to do this with your cup filled, to do this for a greater purpose, and to do this with extreme passion, you have to be in a tribe with community. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. First thing you need to understand to build community in your teams is, very simply, not everyone is going to be on the same, what do we want to call it, passion meter. Not everyone is on the same passion meter. And we as leaders have to understand this. And actually, we as tribe members need to understand this, okay? Let's pretend like we have a team of 500 beautiful souls, right? We're all with the same company, woohoo! We all have the same mission statement, yes, you know what I mean? We all have the same training, we all have the same products, but within that 500, there's going to be varying wants. Some people are here to do this just to say yes more often. Like, their ultimate success is, girlfriend, give me $200 extra a month to be able to go buy those new shoes, and like, that's success for me, and that's what it looks like for me. Some people are here, they're here a little bit more plugged in, a little bit more time invested, or a lot depending on what you're doing, and they're looking for about $2,000 to $5,000 a month. Maybe they're not wanting to work outside the home anymore, maybe they're wanting to cut back their hours half time, maybe they're wanting to pay off massive debt, you know what I mean? But they're kind of falling in that level, which is, you know, a good chunk. The very fewest of us, the very fewest are the ones that truly want to do, let's say, $15,000 a month or more, right? That's such a few number, okay? Such a few number. It varies from they don't want that, that's not what they're here for, hello? Like, that's just not it for them, or they don't believe that that could ever be for them. We need to work them through the various levels of success to get them there. But as a leader, to build that sense of community, you absolutely have to plug into all three mindsets. And I will tell you a story. I am red, you guys. I'm as red as they come. I am competitive. I am that top rank that, for me, I'm like, I'm going for the gusto. I'm changing my family's lives. And for the longest time, true story time with Megan, for the longest time, that's the only vision I saw. Right? That is the only vision I saw. I'm like, I see the vision for me. This is what I want for me. I can see it happening. I'm going all in, all or nothing. And that's the only people in my tribe that I was connecting with. Because I'm like, well, everybody should want this, right? We all want this, right? We all want to change our lives. Like, we all want to retire our husbands. We all want to shatter glass ceilings. And that's the only people I was plugging into. By plugging into, I mean, that's who my promos were kind of geared towards. That's kind of where my language was. It was very aggressive, very go get it, very who's changing their lives this month, who's going, you know. And then I had to learn. That was the smallest percentage of my tribe. That was the very smallest percentage of my tribe. And when I saw the beautiful rainbow for what it was, it took so much pressure off of me. And I could start plugging into that mama who wanted those fabulous shoes every month, and that was success for her. And I could plug into the people who were looking for a couple of $1,000s a month, you know, to quit that half-time job or part-time job or even full-time job. And also I could talk to those people who were wanting to shatter glass ceilings. So you have to realize that there is varying levels of want on that passion meter in your team as a leader. So when you're running promos, or when you're giving advice, or when you're running incentives, or even the tone in which you talk to your team, those posts that you make in groups and all of that, you need to make sure you're talking to everybody, because everybody wants to know that they belong, right? We want to know that we belong. Do me a favor, drop me your favorite emoji. Mine is a unicorn, so if you want to drop a unicorn, I'll take it. No, but drop me your favorite emoji if this statement is true for you. I want to know that I belong. Like, that's such a basic need. I want to be somewhere that I belong, that I'm valued, that I'm wanted, where I'm celebrated, where they get me. Drop an emoji if that's you. Like, right? Just letting that sit on you, you're like, hallelujah, hallelujah. And sometimes as leaders, we get that, we understand that, we get, okay, I know that everybody, you know, I love everybody and I want everybody to, you know, we do love everybody with all of our hearts, hopefully, if you have a great leader. But we forget the way we talk to people makes them feel valued, loved, appreciated, seen, worthy. And when you're talking to those glass ceiling breakers, and you're not talking to that $200 pair of shoes, goal mama, in your posts, in your verbiage, in your calls, in your incentives, you're telling her that she doesn't belong here. You're telling her that her goals and her meter of success isn't important. And that's not what you intend. So leaders, I want you to open your mind, open your eyes to the beautiful different levels on the passion meter in your team, and make sure you're plugging into all of them. Motivate, inspire, and feed All of them, right? So that's number one. Woo, that one was the easy one. Here's number two. Oh, this one's a little bit uncomfortable. This one, I will tell you, I have never experienced. This one, I will tell you, I have never been a part or a community or even anywhere kind of close to home. This one has never been a reality for me. But because I work with so many people across this industry, we talk, we blah, blah, blah. I want to see more emojis because you better all feel like you belong or want to belong, and that's your goal. But I talk to so many people across this industry, and this is something that I hear a lot. And I see people leave companies for this reason. And I see teams fall apart. And I see communities broken. And I see trust broken. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for the people in the team. But it's also heartbreaking for me to watch for this to happen to this leader because they never meant it the way it happened. Right? Guys, in network marketing, every single person on your team has joined this to be an entrepreneur, to open a business. We already talked about for whatever level, and every level is success. They all count, but they opened the doors to their business, not yours. And I understand some of our more excited personalities in this industry, not that I know any, but some of our more excited personalities in this industry get so wrapped up in wanting so much for their team, and they're like, I just don't get it. I want this for them so badly, and I don't see them moving, and I don't see them, progressing, and I don't see them ranking up, and I want this so badly. What do I do? And they kind of do something that unfortunately is it's very quick in human nature for this to happen, and not just in business. They go into almost wanting to beat it into you mode. Leaders, you cannot yell at your teams. You cannot talk down to your teams. You cannot belittle your teams. You cannot call out your teams. You can't post things about certain legs, if they would only do this, and if they would only do that, and I don't know why you guys don't want it this bad, and I can't believe that you guys can't see what's in front of you, and you guys are just wasting your money every month. You're throwing away a dream. You know what I'm talking about. You can't come at your team this way. You cannot, and I know where it's coming from. And guys, I'm telling you, because I think only the best of people, that's where I choose to go. It's these leaders just railing against that want for their team, and like they've tried different things and it's not working. Well, let me just try to shake it into them. Maybe if I just, show them what they're missing. Guys, you will kill your team so quickly. You never talk down to your team. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. I understand you want it badly for them, but what you're going to do for them is build a sense of community. You're going to talk to all of your passion levels. You are no longer going to intimidate success. And that's the way I look at it. They're trying to intimidate success. Intimidate success. That sucks, right? Like hashtag, y'all do that for me, hashtag intimidate success. No. So we've talked about, 1, 2, and here's a little sidebar that I want to put in because it's super, super important when you're talking about community. And on this one, I want you all to listen. This one is crucial. Like this one, I could just literally scream from the tops of my lungs every day. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear what this one is? Drop me a 2 if you want to hear. Drop me a 2 if you want to hear. To me, this one is huge. Literally, like this isn't a joke. This isn't a let me do a dramatic pause. I want this one to stick with you. So yes, I'm making you drop a 2. Tell me you want it. I want this to get in your head. And I want you to listen. And even if you've heard this before, I want you to listen. Because it's crucial. It is crucial. It is crucial. It is crucial as a human being. It is crucial as far as not wanting to crush somebody's soul. It is crucial as far as not wanting to kill your business or somebody else's business. It is crucial just by my life code, okay? Okay. Here's the deal. Again, if you've heard this before, I don't care. Hear it again and let it go to your heart and to your soul. And we're going to go into some examples. Right? Love on your team. Love always goes down. Drama always goes up. What do I mean? Leaders, teammates, Everybody. If you have an issue, if you think a product isn't performing the way it should, if you don't like something about the comp plan, if Sally over here done pissed you off, if Susie this, if something, I don't care. If there is something that is not light, positive, and love, something that you can see yourself getting all on, it does not go into your team group, it does not go into your team chats, and it does not go down line. It doesn't. Leaders, you never, ever, 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 ever rant about someone on your team to your downline. What in the world are you doing? What in the world are you doing? For real. Let's think for just a second. You may think, oh, well, I'm bonding with this teammate. We both have an issue with this person. And so I'm just being real with them. And so I'm going to vent with her and tell her a story too. Guess what? No, because the person that you're venting to, that downline, they're soaking it in. They're painting a new picture of you. And guess what? It's probably going to get back to the person you were talking about. And then you're no longer a leader that is trusted. Then you are no longer a leader that is respected. Then you are no longer a leader who wants the best for your tribe. Drama never goes down. I don't care. There is no excuse. There is no reason. Teammates, right? Anybody in your team. If you have a quirk, an ick, whatever, this product did this, or what, anything that you know comes off with a little, it doesn't go in your team groups. It doesn't go into your team groups. You are poisoning other people's thoughts by your momentary inconvenience. All those things go up. Drama goes up. Complaints go up. Worries go up. Concerns go up. Anything that isn't love and light goes up. You go up to your uplines. That's what they're there for. On the same token, love always goes down. You all, if you're not sending positive vibe and love and uplifting and encouragement and positivity and hey girl, I see you out to your team consistently, again, the tides will turn. They will feel you are unplugged. They will feel they are unvalued. They're not seen. They're not wanted. They don't belong here. And eventually you'll get the message, this just isn't working out for me, you know, my life has gotten so busy and it's not you, it's me, but it was you. It was you. They didn't feel seen. Drama goes up, love goes down, constantly. Constant dripping. And guys, I want to challenge you to, I should rephrase that. I'm going to rephrase it right now. Love just doesn't go down. So I want to challenge you to don't forget the people who are working their tails off for you. You're talking about a sense of community. Sometimes we forget to push that love up. And those people who are busting their humps for you, you know, those leaders that are building community, their cups can get depleted. So you guys walk the walk, talk the talk. Love up, love down. So I shouldn't have just said down. Right? So drama's gone. We're not doing it. It's not part of our community. We're uplifting. We're encouraging. We're talking to all levels. We are never once barking commands. Oh, Lord, no. The last way I'm going to tell you in this particular video, because I'm trying to keep it short, and there's so much more. There is so much more, but I'm hoping that this video sparked your mindset enough to understand I need to go find out more about community. I need to go find out some ways to bring my tribe together. I need to go find some way to inspire and uplift this amazing group of people that trusted me to join me. I've got to find a way to build community so that when people see, I'll use my example, when people see Team Dream Factory, they know there's something dynamic. That name stands out. They know who it is. They see the magic. They see the people on the, you know what I'm talking about. When you see certain teams in this industry, you're like, oh yeah, I know whose team that is. I know whose team that is. And that leader has worked very hard to create community, correct? Correct. And I lost my train of thought. So no, I'm just kidding. So my last thing on community is, on this live, is how you bring someone into your business is crucial. How you bring someone into your business is crucial. Y'all know, if you've ever worked with me, that I've told you the people in their first 30, 45 days in my team are my most important people. It's not my rock stars. It's not my top rankers. It's not my top earners. It's not my top sales. The people who are most important to me